Oh, hello there, and welcome to Lesson 5 of Roy's School of the Fife. Last time we learned the tune Yankee Doodle, which was in the key of D major. Now we're going to learn a different tune that's in the key of B minor. Well, I guess I better set about teaching you all the notes of the B minor scale. Oh wait, you already know it! The B minor scale uses the same notes as the D major scale because it's something called the relative minor of D major. So now to play our B minor scale, we only have to add two more notes to our expanded D major scale, and those notes are B1 and C sharp 1, and they actually have the same fingering as the B2 and C sharp 2. So I'll show you B1 and B2 and C sharp 1 and C sharp 2. So now for the scale. And I will splice in the footage once I get to D of the D major scale. So, as you've witnessed, just by starting the scale on B, I was able to transform the D major scale into the B minor scale, as if by magic. Mutak Lavis! So the song I'm going to teach you today is called Jefferson and Liberty. It's one of my go-to songs. I found this particular version of the song on the Village Volunteers website, and I'll link that below in the comment section. By the way, I actually portrayed a fifer in a movie called I Heard the Bells, and while I was on set, I was jamming with some of the other fifers and drummers. These musicians are part of the Monocacy field music, or in their colonial persona, the Old Line Fife and Drum Corps. I'll link to their information in the comments below, as well as a trailer for the movie. And I was playing this tune, Jefferson Liberty, and they happened to be filming that, and they used that footage to make a making of featurette for the film. And the music director, Chad Marriott, he actually orchestrated accompaniment behind that. That was really cool. So there's a few things you should know about this tune. First of all, we can compare the key signatures of Yankee Doodle over here and Jefferson Liberty over here. And you can see that they're the same. They both have a C sharp and an F sharp, and that's because B minor is the relative minor of D major. Next, we can compare the time signatures. You can see Yankee Doodle is written in 2/4, so that's counted like 1, 2, 1, 2 when you're marching. And now we look at Jefferson Liberty, and you can see it's 6/8. Well, how do you count that? You just think of it as 6 beats, kind of counted like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And also, when you're at a faster tempo, like when you're marching, you can just think of it as 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 1, 2. And there's one accidental that you need to be aware of for this song, and that is A sharp, also known as B flat. And this is how it's played. One other thing to be aware of is that in the B part of this song, we see those really high notes of A3 and B3. And they're at the end of this big running passage all the way up. And so you really want to take a nice big breath so that you can support those high notes. And if you can't get those yet, you will. Just keep practicing. So normally when you play these tunes, you would play the A part twice and the B part twice, so using the repeat, so it'd be A, A, B, B. But just for the purposes of this video, I'm doing A, B. I will play the song first slow and then at normal tempo. And now I'm going to play it at a normal performance tempo. Well, I hope you have enjoyed learning this tune, Jefferson Liberty. I can tell you a little bit about the history of the tune. During the hotly contested election of 1800 between John Adams and Thomas Jefferson, the Adams campaign wrote the first ever campaign song, and it was called Adams and Liberty, and it was set to the tune of To an Acreon in Heaven. You might know this tune.
Let fame to the world sound America's voice. No intrigue can her sons from the government sever. For her pride is John Adams, his laws are her choice, and shall flourish till liberty slumbers forever.
Well, the tune Adams and Liberty didn't help him too much because he lost the election of 1800. But, the melody is pretty good. Maybe it could be used for some other purpose. So after Jefferson won the election, his team wrote a song in response to Adams and Liberty called Jefferson Liberty, I think to a little bit rub it in that they won the election. And they set this song to the tune of an old Irish jig called the gabio. And no one seems to know what the gabio is, but one interpretation is that it refers to the gobby stick, which was Irish slang for the fife.
The gloomy night before us lies, the reign of terror now is o'er. Its gags, inquisitors and spies, its hordes of harpies are no more. Rejoice, Columbia's sons, rejoice! To tyrants never bend the knee, but join with heart and soul and voice for Jefferson and liberty.
So a lot of these fife and drum tunes have great histories. And so, my friends, keep on practicing and always remember to be a happy fifer.